Michael, how do you reflect on that point away from home?
It's a good point, but there should have been 3. We just, we're lacking a little bit at the minute in the final third. So we're 11th clean sheet of the season, could easily be 15, so that tells us that we are sound defensively. We just need that little bit more quality, and I've been saying for most of the season. I've just said it to the players, just that little bit more belief, that little bit better decision making. Look, we look like the only team who was going to win it today, but it's a tough place to come. It's a long journey, and now we just got to get ready for Newport on Saturday, which is going to be a tough game.
I was going to touch on those clean sheets. I think it's 11 in all comps, 10 in the league. So, again, a real compact performance from your side that didn't really look like they were going to get broken through.
No, and we got in some good positions. Almost there, and yeah, it's frustrating because that was there for the taking today.
And like you say, it wasn't one for the lack of trying. There was a couple of chances. I think Matt had one in the first half. There was a couple of times where the ball flashes across. So it's all about those nearly moments again.
Yeah, people will be saying we're missing Danny, but he went a few games without scoring as well. It happens. We just got to get back to scoring goals and believing. I'm just a little bit more confidence. They're fine everywhere.
But when you've got the likes of Jammer and Matty Steve and Andy Williams when he comes on, Tom Knowles in there, when they're in the right positions and the chances are being created, those goals will come forward.
Of course they will. They will come. It's just a little bit better, a little bit more quality, a little bit more movement, a little bit more execution on the passes or the crosses, and we will break teams down. But we've definitely got to improve in that area at the minute.
One striker not involved today, Connor Wilkinson. Have we had an update on his injury?
Yes, we have had an update. It's very positive. There's no damage to the knee from what I've just been told. There's a slight calf strain, which is very, very good news because it means instead of 10 months out, we're looking at possibly 10 days. I'm not, don't quote me on that, but it's very, very positive news.
That's fantastic news for Connor as well, isn't it? Because he looked completely heartbroken, and rightly so after the game. So, great news for him.
Yeah, look, I'm pleased. I know how hard he's worked to try and get back fit and play for this football club. So, look, it's a positive day in that respect. And look, the fans as well who travelled down. I know how long it is. Sometimes you're half thinking, do I want to be here? But obviously I do. And those supporters there, they didn't have too much to cheer about in terms of attempts on goal, but they seen the effort of the players. And look, we've got 4 out of 5 at home now, and let's start looking up.
I was going to say it's 161. I think majority of them only came in at half time due to a delay with the supporters coach and traffic. So really good effort again on a Tuesday night for me.
Oh yeah, it's obviously that's a bit of a nightmare, and I'm sure we could look to do something. I might not get thanked for this, but I don't know. There's their efforts, and to miss half of the game and coming all the way this way is a little bit disappointing, obviously. But I'll try and have a think and speak to the chairman.
On a final note, tomorrow is a year in charge here at the club for yourself. How do you reflect on that year?
I've enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've really bought into the club. I'm putting my heart and soul into the club. Yes, we'll look at the table at the minute, where we are, but there's so much more positive things going on at this football club at the moment. With Travella, they've been brilliant. Lee has been supportive. Steph, Dan, those people who put their heart and soul in the club so long, and the supporters have taken to us. And look, like I said, it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint, and we're putting the building blocks in place for this club to be successful.